Hello everyone, how are you all doing? So this is the style that we'll be making today. For this bow, I'm using organza as the outer layer and satin as the inner layer. You'll also need some thread and needle, some scissors, and a sewing machine if you have one. We'll start by turning the fabric the wrong side out and sew around it, leaving about a 1-inch gap. Now I'm not going to share the measurements because 1, I don't remember, and 2, you can basically make your bows in whatever size that your scrap fabric allows. Don't forget to backstitch at the start and the end of your sewing. Now cut off any excess thread and turn this little pillow inside out using a chopstick or a pen. I'm just going to go ahead and do the same for the organza piece. Now you can put the little pillow into the big one. Don't worry about closing the gaps because we'll have a centerpiece covering them anyway. Make sure that the little one is centered inside. Now pinch along the middle line to make pleats for the bow. Now I'm going to secure the pleats by pushing a needle through and wrapping the thread around a few times. Now for the centerpiece, you could just use some fabric glue if you have it, but because I don't have any, I'm just going to use needle and thread again. I'm going to fold it neatly to hide all the raw edges, and I'm going to use a ladder stitch to sew it in place. If you've never done a ladder stitch, you're basically just going across each time the needle goes into the fabric, and at the end, if you pull on the thread, all the stitches will be hidden. I hope that made sense. You can wrap the centerpiece around a hair tie before sewing it close, but I'm going to use a hair clip instead. It might be a little hard to see here and I do apologize, but notice how after making a knot, I'm not just cutting the thread right away, but instead I'm pushing the knot inside and then cut the thread to hide the knot. And that is our little bow, to which my daughter immediately said, "Elsa." That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Take care.